Welcome to Bearcat Postgame here with head coach Omar Wattad. We dropped the home opener to UNC Pembroke. Seemed like they could shoot the three and we couldn't tonight.
Yeah, no. It's like they shot it well or something. They were shooting 31% in the first three games from three, and then they go 19 to 36, so over 50% from three. There's no question that was the difference in the game. No question about that. I think we got a lot of good looks. Obviously, we made 13 the game before. One of our scrimmages we made 20. It was, didn't have the best shooting night as part of it. I think that's basketball's going to happen that way. It's a make or miss league, make or miss sport, right? At the end of the day, and I think even if we played a lot better, because I don't think we played great, it still would have been hard to overcome. I mean, those dudes shot the lights out of the ball, but. So it's not a 20-point loss, for it to maybe be 5, 6 in a game like that, 7. You cannot have that many attempts, and it wasn't even bad threes for the most part. If you see and watch our team enough, and over the year people will see those deep ones, those are going to fall. Now, it's fadeaways at the rim, weak ones at the rim, getting it packed at the rim, and step through, 14-foot step throughs, and just you have 7, 8, 9, 10 of those, and that'll make a huge difference because every time we went up proper and we attacked properly, we're 15 to 29 from 2, and then you have 7, probably 9 or 10 legitimate twos that just didn't need to be attempted in the fashion they were attempted. Could have kept dribbling where they were. They didn't guard very much different from Catawba in that they didn't, obviously less pressing, but in the half court, they were huggy as can be in one-on-one D to prevent you from popping, which is fine. We can get to the cup. We got to the cup at an insane rate versus Catawba. We got the cup in this one. I just thought we were weak at the rim for no reason. 1 or 2 more dribbles and then it's a layup. And then, that's and just enough 1v1 drives, probably. Enough 1v1 drives that occurred, but for them, and we have to be better. They do a good job ducking in, so when you drive, there's no real help in that scenario. And so there's more to it than just shooting. I really do think even if we played a lot better, it still would have been hard to overcome. The 19 to 36, I'm going to check every one of Pembroke's boxes. I don't see it happen. Yeah. I really don't see it happen. And again, I thought it was an anomaly. That said, I'm not saying that to discredit them. I'm not. I just don't think they shoot it like that. Because they played well and they played better and obviously deserve to win. But that was a factor. But there's more to it. There's more to basketball than just to make a miss.
Tom Stanford now has come into a leader of this team. Had 33 against Catawba, leading scorer again tonight. What has he meant for the team early on this year?
I think he needs to have a louder voice. Dom is about all the right things. He's about as quiet as a mouse, and that's just how he is. You got to be who you are. But he knows. He knows right from wrong. He's been here, from the beginning. Other than Sebastian from year 1, Dom and Timo, the next two that have been here the longest. And I think there's at times guys are having a little bit of a woe is me attitude because Anadi's out. Hopefully he'll be back on Friday. But a little bit of a woe is me attitude, and it bleeds into the play. And I think this is Dom's senior year. He needs to say something. Certain guys when they're in their feelings and sad, and he needs to pick up his voice a little bit. He's playing well. He's got to defend better. But he's obviously playing well. I think he has to pick his voice up a little bit. Still be who you are, but you can tell somebody the truth. I think he needs to step up and do that a little more. With Anadi out, he was our team leader as well. It wasn't just his ability being our best player. He's also team leader, and we need to step up and all be accountable. And Dom needs to pick his voice up a little bit.
Quick turnaround later this week. Got Tusculum, lost to them early in the season last year. What are you looking for your team moving forward?
Oh, man. It's a long season. We just played 2. Those 2 games are going to hurt us if it ends up in a head-to-head situation versus Catawba or Pembroke and NCAA's if we're fortunate enough to be in that scenario by the end of the year being considered, hypothetically. But it's a long season. We need to all I'm looking forward to is owning truth tomorrow. And we do. We have a wonderful group of guys that can keep it real with themselves. Own truth tomorrow when they watch it on their own, and then we watch film on Tuesday. Own it again and be ready to practice and improve us on Tuesday, and then get ready for Tusculum starting on Wednesday and play Tuscaloosa on Friday, man. Just get ready for the next day. I really think we'll be okay. We got hit with a curveball with Anadi being out right now, and it's not an excuse. It's just a fact. Got hit with a little bit of curveball, and so we haven't been able to plan. You know, we really didn't know until Wednesday, Thursday that he was going to be out for Friday, and we got to be able to. We had to figure out a way to plan. And if it's worse than we think it is, we think he will be back Friday. But if it is end up being worse, we got to figure out how to adjust without him. And we're more than good enough. We just have to be mentally tough enough.
Coach, we'll talk to you on Friday.
All right,
See you then. Best of luck against Tuscaloosa.
All right, man.